due out pretty soon, actually, from what I heard.
October, yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be busy as hell because we have this, we have the Xbox showcase, PC gaming showcase, and there's smaller indie ones that we probably won't see in Devolver Digital's the return of Volvi. Just had a disclaimer: this is not a real character. We just made this one up.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, we're in the fun part of things there.
Yeah, well, Devolver's stuff is always kind of fun to watch, and they don't take themselves too seriously, and they just have fun with it. So
Yeah. The thing I do want to see here is the new Power Wash Simulator DLC they announced a few weeks ago, the SpongeBob stuff.
okay,
They are due to announce a date soon, and this seems like a perfect place to do it.
yeah,
I don't know if you've seen screenshots of that, but they got the texturing perfectly for it.
I haven't seen that. I mean, I looked at the Lara Croft DLC that they did a while back, but it's been
Yeah. I'll pull up one of their recent tweets. Alright, looks like we're about ready to go live. Here, I'll post a link for you.
Welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Jeff's here.
I hope so.
To gloat. Yeah, he's gloating over killing E3, as the internet blames him for, and not everything else that happened.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles
pretty
at
sure
YouTube
E3
Theater,
killed E3.
and it feels so good to be in person
Oh, yeah.
with a live fan audience for the first
Geoff
time
Keighley just
ever.
came in
Welcome,
to
everybody.
gather everything together to, you know, build a mountain of mud in its
When I
wake.
started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare
'Cause he
memory,
ran-
I never
It's like I was watching
imagined
coverage
it would
of
grow into
Computex,
this. Today,
this
the
year,
video game
and it's
industry
like
has
everybody
come
is
together
come,
to show
come
you what's
to
next.
the conclusion
this
that
is a
maybe
cross-industry
these in-person
showcase,
events where you
meaning
can
no matter
actually
where
talk to
you
people
play
is a
games,
pretty good
I
thing.
hope you'll discover a new game
Yeah.
to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game
But,
events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't.
Yeah,
There
it's
are a
Geoff
lot
Keighley
of
ran
new
all
games in
the
development, and our
E3
singular goal
awards
today
stuff,
is to get you
E3
excited
judges stuff,
about the
so
future.
he was
In
pretty
just
well
a few
poised
minutes,
to
we'll
kind
see the
of
first extended
get that stuff
gameplay
together
of
more
Mortal
quickly than anybody
Kombat
else could.
1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season.
Yep.
And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now.
So Nintendo Switch
Let's
2,
get right to the games
even though they're not a
gameplay.
partner
The
for
first
this
reveal
show.
is something you're not expecting, which
No
makes it
Nintendo
that
this
much more
time
exciting.
around.
Here we go.
Okay. Already got something here. Oh, is this a different Prince of Persia thing? They just said, screw it, make Metroid,
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land.
so we can't do a simple remake of
All hope
The Sands of Time.
us,
Yeah, they haven't
the
figured out how to
immortals,
do remakes
to
of
rescue
remakes.
him and save the empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
This is the most inappropriate music for a Prince of Persia game.
Unless it's like a, Muslim rapper. Somebody appropriate for the region, but who knows? I'm not well versed in all that stuff, so I don't know. It's like the sort of music.
When I think of Prince of Persia, hip hop is not what I think about.
Yeah, but also that's current pop culture. It's the most popular music in the world. Outside of maybe K-pop.
Works for
These
Street Fighter
times
6.
of darkness.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Street Fighter 6 is all over that,
Fighting.
despite their main lead being Luke.
I will
who's very much
The kingdom.
an Eminem, wannabe kind of level person. Yeah, the Lost Crown. This one will launch in January. It's on everything. The Ubisoft store. What the hell is that?
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is
I didn't know
coming
that was a
in
thing.
January 2024.
A
brand new
Ubisoft original. I
action-adventure
still don't.
platformer
I don't
with
like
an iconic
the
series with deep
the
combat,
context of that.
huge boss fights,
Other-
and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise.
Also, who's
You'll be
making
able to
this?
see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday,
Okay.
part of Summer Game Fest.
That makes
All right,
sense.
let's move along to another.
Like, we'll get
iconic
Assassin's
video
Creed
game
at the
franchise
Ubisoft
that just
Forward.
celebrated 30 years.
Mirage, at least.
That's right. It's
I
time
mean,
for
I know
Mortal
that it's
Kombat
being
1.
published by Ubisoft.
Alright.
I hope this Prince of Persia game is not an Ubisoft
Couldn't
game.
keep you waiting on this one.
Get the content.
Yeah.
It has been 4 years.
Oh, he's
since
blowing his
Geoff
wad
Keighley
here. He's
and
getting
Ed
Mortal
Boon
Kombat.
and the team at
Yeah, getting that
NetherRealm
straight
have been
away.
hard at work on the most
Well, this one has
ambitious
been pretty
MK yet.
divisive.
I think
Rebooting
he
the
and
series into a
Ed
new
Boon have
era
been
timeline,
joking
and
that it's not going to be some
something that's
30-second
Everyone has
fluff
been asking,
trailer.
what does it look like? Who's
So that's
on the
good.
roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for
I like how people are
combat.
calling
No
this a
spoilers.
reboot when
This
it's just
video
kind of
is
continuing what
literally
happened at the end of
insane.
11,
Here is an
which is that,
extended first look at the story,
Liu Kang is
gameplay,
the new
yes,
god
of course,
who's just
the
reset everything
fatalities
Yeah.
of Mortal
so that he is the
Kombat
one.
1. Let's do it.
At least they've done the good thing of naming it Mortal Kombat 1, so databases don't freak out.
Nothing too iterations of Mortal Kombat because 9 was
Go
just
before I
Mortal
put
Kombat.
you down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they could have gone for a 3 for once every decade. I don't know if Mortal Kombat 9 was in the 2000s or not. Okay. I was saying about every decade though.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Yeah. Or are these the cameo fighter stuff? But no cameo in this.
Don't think they could get rid of
I mean, there was those rumors they were going to get bought up by Microsoft, so... Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
Okay, let's go back to one here.
taunt there.
Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of
Oh, he's got some nice tattoos there. So, Phil, how close are you to the fires?
about an hour away.
So you basically try to avoid going out as much as you can?
Yeah, keep the window closed, keep the air purifier going because it's like, kind of smoky back there.
Yeah, and it's definitely getting bad in New York City and much of the Northeast here. Which is all the fault of what it's the right wingers call it, the climate change cult Canada.
And the right wingers will,
This definitely isn't climate change. We're in a drought. We're right near a lake.
I only want
Yeah.
what's best for you. Or do you secretly covet my throne?
We got 2 of each type. 2 of the lady ninjas, 2 of the male ninjas. Oh, there's... I guess the cameo would be a way you get more people in it without them being full fighters. Yeah. Basically, turn it into Smash Brothers. Yeah, there's the gallons of blood coming out. Of the face that was getting cut but looked perfectly fine after that. Though now these, yeah. Yeah, the thing that got me, and I think the reveal trailer, yeah, is like them turning into goo real easily.
Yeah,
which is like, I could do without that, but I assume they'll have accessibility options to tone that stuff down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely Mortal Kombat. It's definitely kind of
Was Sub-Zero the one that pulls out the spine?
Yeah.
Like that? Okay. I thought that was a throwback too. I forget whose it was, but he certainly didn't ice his head before he did it.
About what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am
One
so
of the-
honored to
one of the
welcome to
games,
Summer
yeah,
Game
he
Fest
iced
one of our
the entire
industry's
body,
greatest
but-
creators,
Yeah.
a man who has been loyal.
You
to
just
the
need the
game
one where they
franchise and fan
drop
base
arcade
for 3
machines on
decades.
people and
Please join me in
blow up the
welcoming
earth.
to Summer Game Fest, the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
Hey. The king of trolling gamers.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first
And
of
this is the
all,
first Mortal
thank you
Kombat in
for
a
that
while. They're
incredible,
launching in the
world
fall.
premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1.
It was also the longest break they've had in a while.
Because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal
Well, yeah,
Kombat. 11.
it goes to 11,
Basically was
then you have to
kinda
reset back to
graduated
1.
To like a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe, and this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline.
Man, you guys missed out on the Xbox One
You've
branding.
seen before, but they're told in a completely
It's not even
different
releasing
story.
on it.
And so
No.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before
think
are
we're
now
kind of,
allies, and so mixing the
pretty
whole
close to
thing
the
up.
end of the cross
So we're
gen
just kind of rebooting,
period,
and
so.
that's what the 1 is for.
Yeah, even indies are
Looks
skipping
incredible.
the
Everything
old
we saw,
consoles.
there was, in-game gameplay.
What was that?
The
I was
cinematics look incredible.
Viewfinder announced a
This is working
date.
for 4
I don't know
years
if you
on
know
this,
that
but
game.
The thing we got to talk about
Uh,
are these cameos, because we saw
That is
some
like
pretty
a
amazing stuff there. Now, so
puzzle
how does
indie
that
game
work? You obviously
where
have
you
your-
use a
your
Polaroid
main
camera to take
characters
pictures
that
of the
you pick,
environment and
I know
then
you also
lay
have
those
some kind of
over
cameo
other
makers.
parts of
So
the
is it
environment
sort of a
to
pair when you start the
get
game?
across,
Normally in a
gaps
fighting
or
game,
whatever,
you'll see
whatever the problem
a
is.
roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of
Yeah,
characters.
it's
which
one of those
are
where
all,
I saw some
completely
early
different fighters that are
footage of it,
cameo
and
fighters. And these
it was like
fighters
one of those things like,
actually,
holy crap,
they will
how's
join
nobody
the
done
fight,
this before?
but
A lot of blank squares there.
They're supposed to have a
so
demo
it's
out
kinda
today.
Like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's
But they might be
moves,
waiting
and you
till
them out.
Day of the
They do it
Devs, because
multiple
I
times, as you saw
looked
in
up their
gameplay,
Twitter account, the
So you can
developers, and they were like,
you can basically
we're going to be at,
combine these two characters. All
Day
the
of the
characters
Devs
can
right
be
after Summer
combined
Game Fest is
with
done.
all the cameo fighters,
So,
and that's where you see,
well,
that's where the player's
that-
kind of imagination comes in, and they can
Yeah.
actually customize it for what they like.
that's
seeing
PS5 and
the best
PC.
team-ups.
Well,
Might
so
be
how does that
PS4
work?
as
So
well.
you're in gameplay, you have your
I'm
main
looking at it on a
cameo. How
PS5,
do
so
you-
it's not going to
some
tell
of
me
them
it's on a
time-based,
PS4
like
as
often
well.
they come into- It's not a tag team thing,
No,
right?
it does have a
Yeah.
PS4 version.
Exactly, and you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it.
Oh,
with
they got
down, it'll
Kenshi
do a
in here. I
different
didn't even
move.
notice
And
that.
so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly.
He went from being like a,
And you see, there's like a meter up on top.
a
which
character that
is-
got
that'll
famously
be
cut
limited, so you can't obviously
late
fire them
in a game, and then
indefinitely, but
made a
you
full-fledged
call-
one in
you
a
can
later
call
game,
them
and now
pretty
it's
much
in the
whatever
launch
you
of
want.
the new
And
game.
they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come
they're
out,
basically
and
like
then
a super
obviously as you go through, you revealed
Yeah.
some of them there. But is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah,
To add more
some of the
crap to
characters
happen
are
on
gonna be
screen.
available as cameos as well as the main roster.
They got to be
characters
4K
with
60, and they got to
with Sub-Zero.
fill it all
Right.
out.
you can same thing with
Can't just let
Scorpion,
you
but
throw
a
people
lot
into
of
the
our-
environment.
Our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our.
Man, this is a
original
long
games. So
segment.
you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes,
Yeah,
and so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys.
Oh, and
saw
also
the-
he's gloating that
the
he's
puck
got
in there,
this
Yeah,
over everybody
so
else.
There's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games. As
But yeah,
far
they
as,
got
getting,
a special edition of this one. I think is very expensive.
Kind of nod to the old games.
Trying to see if I can
Well, speaking
find
of
it here on the pre-orders.
games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least knowing that
The
John
physical
Walker
one's like
Brown is
$250, I
actually going to be
think.
In this game as
Yeah,
John
$109
That's true?
American. So
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration.
Early access.
Finally is now part of it.
It's
1
a
week
huge
early
first,
access, so
full circle moment.
you have to
know,
spend
unfortunately,
$110 if you want to
originally
get in
wanted
early
to
and get good
damn the video game.
before the
And
noobs
that
get in
never
there.
really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him.
Yeah, you get the
in here. This
combat
close,
pack,
like 4 or
which
5 times.
I think is a
And,
bunch of
so finally we got him,
characters.
and he's doing the
Yeah, season
voices
pass.
too.
Wow.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna hear John Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the
JCVD
team has
in
been
there,
working
that's
so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID.
Yeah.
And it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long.
Yeah, he's
right?
part of the pre-order pack.
This has been a very difficult.
I didn't know that
secret
the
to
original
keep
Mortal Kombat
over
was
the
supposed to be
last
like a
4 years.
blood sport
So, but
branded game.
Yeah.
we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more
What?
cameo
No.
characters. So there's a lot of
Ed, quit making stuff up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you
You're not
so
going
much
to promote
for
this
giving
game
us
over the next
first
few
look
months.
At MK1, as you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat.
I like these blue lights.
Amazing. So
I assume they'll
excited
change
about that.
colors.
All right.
We
Next
go.
up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big
I like this
and
90s
anticipated
CG ass
RPG
background here
is Path of Exile 2 from
of just
Grinding Gear
water
Games, who's
spheres.
faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013.
Oh,
We
Path of
haven't
Exile.
seen anything on the sequel
Yeah, I
yet,
got
which
Diablo
means
2 and I was like,
that
this is
game
exactly
right
Path of
now. Here is your
Exile.
first look at a
Kind
raw
of is,
gameplay
but the other way
capture
around.
from Path of Exile 2,
Yeah.
a
Now we
sequel
got
that
Path of
pushes the
Exile
engine
2.
and gameplay to a new level.
Okay. Yeah, I got Diablo 4 from GameFly, so that was nice to avoid spending money on that.
Where are the guards?
Didn't care for it.
It's good, it's buggy. I had it freeze once when I was just looking at the map screen. And then I did a dungeon, and I had probably about 5% life on the final boss, and the servers crapped out.
Love that always online activity.
And I was like, man, I didn't need this. It's certainly flashy. Holy crap. Though they did get rid of the break a bunch of stuff and you get like a speed bonus thing. That was my favorite part of 3. And the infinite dodge roll.
Okay.
It's a cooldown 5 seconds.
Looks amazing, and there's
So basically
more
it's a
coming
slow
in
game.
July. Last week marked the release
Yeah,
of
well, it might
Street
actually be
Fighter
beneficial
6,
to me
a
anyway,
game we
so
featured
whatever.
last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important
Probably
update
look at what
to
the
share with you right
accessibility
now.
options are like on that game, so I haven't even bought it yet. So no idea what we're even dealing with.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's better than Gollum, which doesn't have much. And the subtitle has no subtitle text size option. You have to turn up all the text, and that includes the subtitles. And it's not like it turns it from, font size 4 to 20. It's like a slight increase while the menu text gets huge. Oh, is this a Street Fighter thing? They're putting more in it? Or no, this is Exoprimal. They're putting Street Fighter skins and such into the Exoprimal. Because they want people to pay attention to Exoprimal. They don't want it to be like Rainbow Six Extraction, where everybody... They're like, oh, okay. Moving on. This is on Game Pass, too. It's the exact same situation. Yeah, like it says there.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street
I played the
Fighter
beta.
Diablo
It's all right.
against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street
But the
Fighter
modes I
cross
played
Exoprimal
were a lot
Cloud
like,
in the
the
fall
Overwatch
2014.
payload mode.
But
It's
guess
like
what,
that.
guys? That
Like
may
Team Fortress
actually
2's
not be the
paid
craziest collaboration on the
payload
show
mode, where you're
today.
just escorting this thing.
Yeah.
That's one of them. Another one just runs you around the map as it spawns dinosaurs. It wasn't that hard, and then at the end it's just like, you guys go shoot each other. Whoever's left wins. It's like, okay, there's 50 million games I can do that for without paying for it.
Yeah.
Finally, Nick Cage. What? Oh, you didn't see this? His son's big into Dead by Daylight, so he's like, I'll see about getting in that game.
I don't know how these things happen, but
I think he's a survivor.
I figured the easiest way to find out is
Oh,
probably
he's
to go
here.
right to the source. This man
Bring out
with
Eric
bold
Pope and Nick
creative
Cage.
choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
His first video game. Oh god, he shaved the beard. You gotta keep it for this thing.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very...
Well, now they can sell a
cool
second
club.
skin without the beard.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
So he plays himself.
He's going to a location thinking.
Well, no, his
and instead he wakes up in the fog.
his movie version of
And
Nick
in the
Cage.
fog, he's surrounded by crows.
The
and
unbearable weight
serial
of massive
killers,
talent.
And it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated
It's too bad it's not like
of,
specific
a sigh,
versions of Nick
whatever it is,
Cage
it's my voice, so
over
that
the
we are
years.
fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration
Yeah.
with different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this.
Well, now
Dead
he
by
has to
Daylight
be in,
adventure. I didn't say it took me
one of
nothing
the-
but a split second to say yes. And
Trying to think what the
seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed.
developers makes all the horror games.
Allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make,
The
you're
choose your
doing
own adventure
this,
ones.
when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more
Yeah,
games.
Supermassive games.
Thanks, guys.
Like he should be in that.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Yep, that's yeah. All right.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations.
Oh,
And
is this
later
the
this
remake
month,
of the
Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now
first
it's time
game, or
for
are they
the world
doing
premiere of
the show?
trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Okay.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Yeah, they're spreading out his exit over 2 volumes.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue.
Netflix does that a lot. Their TV shows, they split seasons.
Yeah.
But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive. I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Yeah, there's the Wild Hunt.
History has a way of repeating itself.
I do need to get back to the game now that's on PS5.
We've seen foretell an even more menacing future.
Yeah,
For the first time,
yeah, it runs a bit better now.
understand real fear.
I don't have to fear going to certain areas.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then, wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Yeah, that looks good.
It's a Netflix show, right?
Uh-oh, Epic.
That's gonna make everybody upset immediately.
Oh, this studio, okay. Okay. That's certainly a mask. Yep, that's this is a modern video game. Witchfire. Okay, September 20th.
Only on the Epic Game Store.
Yeah, they're publishing it, I believe. Oh, this is the Crossfire game for PSVR 2. September 20th is the Mortal Kombat date, isn't it? No, Google, I put Mortal Kombat 1, not Mortal Kombat. Even you should be able to parse that. It's September 19th. We'll see if this one's better than the Xbox game. They got shut down real fast. OLED gaming. Oh yeah, I saw. What was it from the Ratchet and Clank announcement for Steam? Yeah. They're supporting monitors up to like 43 by 9 or whatever it is.
That's insane. The root will destroy everything.
It's a ridiculous ratio. Yeah, and then I looked up monitors, like, yeah, that's 21 by 9, 32 by 9, and 48 by 9.
No turning back after this.
Yeah, which I guess that's technically like a 3-monitor setup. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 16 by 9 would be 48. But they make 48 by 9 monitors. Yeah. Which is, you missed the point. So I think they technically have, software that you can split it up into 3 different screens. Yeah. Yeah, 5120 by 1440 ultra wide monitors.
Yeah. Probably would be pretty epic for price.
$1,000 for the Samsung one. Yeah. I'll post a link for that monitor, you can see it. Yeah, that first one's pretty good.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe
Call of Duty.
more surprises for you. As we go through today's review,
I'd hope so. You just named 3 things for another hour and a half.
We want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises,
I believe we should be set up for that.
Hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up.
No way to know for whatever other amount of time it takes to acknowledge that.
Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Global game announcement. Oh, is this the Sonic? Oh. I was going to say the new Sonic Origins bundle. They're like, we're going to put all the Game Gear games in there you didn't know exist. Okay, they're doing a new 2D game. Okay. I don't know. Sonic, you're supposed to be running. It's the core part of your character, not sliding. Okay, you can play as the others. Hopefully better than, like, Sonic Heroes. Okay, weird Pac-Man squids. Oh, cool. While running in the background. Running up waterfalls. 3D? What? Okay. I'll give it to them. They're doing a lot better than like Sonic 4 did. Okay. Sonic Superstars, it's on everything. For an exclusive Amy Rose skin. Also, this pervert. Fall 2023, okay.
How about that? A new standard for for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike.
And again, who was making that?
April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character.
I'll pull up my
Space
Gmail and
fantasy
see what
RPGs. However, we don't just
shows
have a
up
new thing
there.
for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Okay. Oh, okay, this game's coming. The game that I get emails for advertising if I download their game, I get 90 pulls.
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
A Honkai Star Radio, I think it is.
Another busy day ahead of us.
Unless it's Genshin Impact. It might be still. They need to announce a date for that. That's like a turn-based RPG with gacha mechanics. I got an email about the Street Fighter 6 Exoprimal thing. Ryu and Gaia will face new challenges in Capcom's upcoming online team-based action game. Yeah, collaboration can transform Ryu and Guile into exosuit skins players can equip when hitting the streets of Bikitoa Island. Is that the? That's not the Street Fighter area. That's got to be Exoprimal's location. Congratulations, Capcom. You explained nothing of how people get these things.
Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass
Okay, this one's neat.
PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
I think this just got leaked like an hour ago. This game looks neat. Pinocchio, Dark Souls. I do like that they're not saying it's coming to Xbox, they're just saying Game Pass. Like, don't buy it. Yeah. Yeah, don't do the thing that's better for them. Okay. This is very like Bloodborne, Pinocchio stuff. Except for her. You're in the wrong game. Except for this Timothy Chalamet looking Pinocchio. This all looks neat.
Definitely know how the plot adaptation would work, but okay.
Yeah. There's your whale.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
There you go. Mortal Kombat 1 time.
Same day.
That one's on Game Pass, so.
Demo's out now.
That's right. A demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and
the Viewfinder demo's on here now too.
The release on September 19th.
I just literally look over and it's right there.
Reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic
How big is it?
manga with
About
a story and
20
world
gigs.
created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think
The tagline is Deception Shatters Innocence.
Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
I will give Geoff credit. He does try to, arrange to have stuff that you can actually play. It's kind of been his MO over the years.
Yeah. That was this, Oh, Serious Sam? No. Oh, this is Sandland. Oh, this is the Sandland thing that Bandai Namco's doing. They're supposed to be doing a big movie or something out of it, too. Nobody has any clue what Sandland is. I know it because it was in Shonen Jump back in the day when they first brought over those big books. But yeah, those are very Akira Toriyama designs for everything. It's just a big open world thing. Yeah. One thing about the manga is it's like one volume. Decent sized volume book, but you can get it for a complete. Yeah. I wonder how many people think this is a new Akira Toriyama thing. Yep. Everything but Switch. I've seen developers are starting to list Steam Deck as a platform alongside PC.
You don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon.
What was it? The Dr. Fetus's mean, not Mean Bean Machine.
After the live
The Super Meat Boy spin-off that's
the devs from iMapeIt and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna
Mean Meat
Interactive.
Machine. Okay,
Later
that's
this
right.
month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be
Yeah, they're doing
revealing a
their
number of ambitious new
spin-off of that.
projects.
That's
Let's see how many
Dr.
you can
Robotnik's
figure out.
Mean Bean Machine. That's good. Oh, they're doing more Stray. No, it's Outer Wilds. Oh. Annapurna's doing a showcase? Or is that not Annapurna? I forget. Yeah, there's that Open Roads game that's been going through hell. Okay. June 29th. Don't worry, you got 3 weeks.
What that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and
It was a
Liberty,
game, Jeff. I
free-to-play
figured it out.
PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvP.
Throne and Liberty, that's a hell of a name.
Transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Oh yeah, this is the Amazon NCSoft thing. Well, it's nice that one of these is coming to consoles.
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
How many fantasy tropes can you get into one trailer? All of them?
Yeah. That's half the point of an MMO. Okay, you can shapeshift. Claim. Oh. Claim the throne. Yep. That throne. Tech test. PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam. Okay.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval
Yeah, I believe that's
fantasy
Blind
sword-fighting
Gamer
game
Steve, I think is his
Warhaven from
username.
Nexon, which lets you transform into
On the right there,
supernatural
right corner.
mortals. Here's a new look.
With the glasses. Does a lot of work with accessibility stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nexon. Nexon. At least we're not Nacon. Putting out Golem. Okay, this is a big multiplayer thing. It's casual for honor. I'm the fancy man. Yes, we only fight on rooftops. That lady's from Elden Ring. Warhaven. Alright. Not to be confused with Warhawk or Haven. Or War Thunder. Wait, do they just have a Psyduck in here? This game looks neat. This is going to be a Game Pass game, I believe. Everybody wants to be there. September 20th or September 19th.
It's going to be a crowded week. Ooh.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its
Okay.
way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more
Doing more
dangerous
Dying Light
nights
2.
and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
They spent a lot on that set. The next Crash game that nobody cares about. Oh. There we go. I think this is technically out. Or out soon. They had a beta and they had the bright idea to require you to pre-order it. Okay, yeah, this is out June 20th. Oh, this is the... If you have a Samsung TV, you can do Game Pass streaming and GeForce streaming. Like you want to do that. It's not even great on my Xbox at times. I think they had a Game Pass weekly challenge to do like 20 laps in an F1 game, and I got like 9 and it crashed. The stream. It just couldn't handle the stream.
By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable
So I had to keep
Ripperoo and
restarting it again.
Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy,
Sam Lake.
Sam Lake.
Star of Alan Wake 2. I forget, his character has like a weird name in that game.
As always.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
think he,
Well, we are so
inadvertently
excited
leaked
because when you announced Alan Wake at the game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said
I don't know. They announced that at
we are in
the
2023. It's coming this
PlayStation
October,
Showcase.
and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask.
Yeah, Saga Anderson.
So, yes, we have Alan Wake.
Oh, that's the
our
woman
title
that he's
character, of
working
course,
with.
trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark
Oh,
place.
Alex
And then we
Casey.
have
Okay, he's got a normal
Saga,
name.
Our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate
okay.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Assassin's Creed Rogue has gone on
very
sale.
quickly, the investigation turns
On
into
Steam.
a nightmare when they
$6.
discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come
Alan Wake.
around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said
I do like that they're
split
doing.
50-50.
They're letting these things breathe a little bit.
Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has
I
to
hope so.
learn
You
to
don't require
survive,
people to play the
and
first
with that,
game.
all the players
For how long
will
that's
be
taken.
on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always
That's
so
cool.
good at kind of telling challenging.
At least development's gone better on this than the original.
He's always been known for that.
Or that was supposed to be an open world game.
Intertwined.
Then they said, "What if we don't do that?"
Today, though, I know you brought with you some
You can
gameplay.
tell
of
the world
Saga's
is
adventure, which
designed
is
like
a
an open
raw
world.
segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Yeah.
So tell us, what are we going to see? What
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Represents a game in development. Means don't complain about stuff.
If there's glitches, don't worry about it.
This looks like you got batteries like stocked up, I guess. Is that a coffee mug over there? Yeah, definitely go in there.
Yeah, so let's go into the very scary looking room. That seems like a perfect room for them.
Oh, get those pants, lady. Okay, this was in the trailer. A little bit of this was, at least.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Alright, back in there. There's nothing else that can be in here. Looks nice, though. Uh-oh. You gotta change that plus sign on the health box. It's blue. Maybe that's enough. Oh, good. A heart.
Text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here.
The text on the heart is clearer now. That's certainly a thing you could say.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
After 3 years of working,
Killer left a
new console,
message.
I hope that stuff start
It's for
looking
us.
a bit better.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important.
I'll spoil this. This is out in October. It's not really a spoiler. Yeah. Just in time for Halloween.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam. And
Yeah, they were talking about doing an Alan Wake 2 in like
now let's get a first
2013.
look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space
I think that
Marine
they didn't have the money to do it without help. I think they were potentially talking about like doing a Kickstarter or something.
They engaged us on 2 planets.
But then they worked on something else.
I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement.
Yeah.
There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Space Marine 2. One of the good Warhammer games.
My pledge is
Yeah, the Doom or Quake-like one.
Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered.
Yeah. Oh, you get to fly in space. Sure.
Open the gates. Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport.
Yeah, they had a showcase just for Warhammer games a few weeks ago. So like announced 8 new ones.
Saturation of the market, maybe? I don't know. I think we're doing well.
You know what Power Wash Simulator is getting soon? A Warhammer 40,000 campaign.
That just...
Because they won't say no.
That's on this as... I have no words.
Yeah. This looks neat. I don't know what this is. My potatoes. Is this another one of the King? I think they might have done. This might be a sequel to a game that was about being the king. Like making the decisions at your throne. I don't know the head action stuff though. Yes or Grace, Snowfall. Yeah, this must be a sequel to that. 2024. Xbox, Switch, and Steam. No PlayStation.
Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment,
yeah,
and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
That's cool. John Carpenter loves his games. Now he's retired, that's all he does is play games.
We gotta be ready.
Post on Twitter. Talk shit about people.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Okay.
On my mark.
Well, there's another thing to get this video taken down. We got one that totally took down the video for the Game Awards last year, like 2 weeks ago, because of the Mario Brothers trailer they had in there. It's like, you've made $1.5 billion. Why are you worried about a stupid trailer? It's in a 2.5 hour video. Yeah. You must be a big fan of the World War Z game. This is... yeah, there's a lot going on here. And this is all the set pieces you would see in a zombie thing. There's the plane that came down and never went anywhere. Big burning buildings. Toxic Commando. 2024, yeah, new consoles and PC, okay. Oh, they're putting John Carpenter's name on it. It's like Sid Meier.
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And
there we go. That's August 31st.
We're about to see the reveal of Lord
Nick Cage,
Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens
Enver
of
Gortash?
from enemies within.
That sure is a D&D ass name.
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age.
Oh, for a second I thought people in the game had laptops.
Have mercy on those who would stand in our way.
I was like, what? How's D&D's gotten weird?
Its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say?
Yeah.
Shall we be allies?
It'll be out on PlayStation at launch. Xbox will be a little later because they were having trouble with co-op, getting it working right on a Series S. People were like, oh, Sony paid for it. It's like, no. It's dumb dev stuff. They gotta iron out.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man
this game looks good.
exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped. So to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian,
There he is.
Thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box.
Spider-Man spread eagle.
This game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Craven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors into it.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes.
But Venom also,
Yeah.
obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story.
Black Cat and some of the others that were in the
There you go.
first
Good
game.
reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this,
Shocker, Spider-Man's not going to keep the symbiotes.
Venom? Can you tell what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell
It's Uncle
an original
Ben.
story, something
Yes.
you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
He is a dance
we call him
sequence.
the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay; it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
I mean, the city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens,
Yeah.
Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
I remember people were mad that they had the same map in Miles Morales, so it's like,
we saw
yeah, unfortunately,
PlayStation
New York
events,
doesn't grow in
said at the end,
size.
Fall 2023, and I think we're like getting.
Now here
close
comes
to
Tears
that.
of
Are
the
you guys
Kingdom, where they're like, oh, it's
confident
great, it's the
that
same map.
You're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
It's going to be free to play. There we go. Hey, October 20th.
Nailing it. October 20th. Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They said we'll go a
Brian,
month
thanks so much for
later.
stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
Oh yeah, this
then
game.
We're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Okay.
These are things that exist.
Yeah, Pal World. Yeah, that's just weird. Here's anime. Now let me pull out my minigun.
Definitely a differentiator.
Yeah. These definitely don't resemble Pokemon at all. This is in your off-brand Pokemon.
Which is really the biggest problem games like this have.
Yeah. It is an MMO. So it plays like that with a little more action. I think this is a different thing. Based on Korean stuff. So that could be neat. June 14th for this new expansion, so.
What hobbits and elves know. It is
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
told it ourselves. With hammer and axe
No.
we mine and scout.
This looks like a survival.
Middle-earth,
Yeah.
delving for riches.
Crafting survival thing, I guess.
Greatest treasure remains out of our reach.
Maybe RTS? I don't know.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Turn to Moria. Okay. Yeah, scan that for a special offer. It's not going to be anything you want. Let's see, they got a $249 special edition, collector's edition for that Space Marine 2. Yeah. You get a statue of Lieutenant Titus fighting a Tyrannid, 64-page hardcover book, a steelbook, and the game on the platform of your choice with the McCraggie's Chosen DLC. Definitely worth that. Oh yeah, this is what we thought would happen. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So they've been posting weird little like AMA developer things every day. Like, this is starting 7 days before Summer Games Fest. They might show the thing. Oh, this is the mobile game. That'd be hilarious. They trick people into thinking it's going to be Rebirth and then it's this. That'd be hilarious.
This looks more like it plays like an RPG than 17.
Yeah, it's kind of like the game they made for 15. That was basically that, where it's a more linear JRPG kind of thing. But I'm assuming this is mobile. Maybe this is Rebirth. He's like, this is how we get it out at the end of this year. Okay. This is Ever Crisis. Yeah, this is the mobile game.
Registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest.
At least he knows, like, when he knows the thing he's going to talk about is not what they want.
DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got.
He's like, hold on, no, we're not doing the thing you want.
Last year at TGA.
We got to pay the bills.
Of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
No Taco Bells in this area.
I got one. That's right next to a McDonald's across from a Burger King. There's a Rally's, which you wouldn't know. It's a burger joint. There's literally like tons of fast food. There's a Domino's, there's a Papa John's, there's a Pizza Hut, a Dunkin' Donuts, everything.
Bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Banishers. Oh, this is Don't Nod's new game.
Yeah, that's one to watch.
Oh, Yakuza Gaiden.
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Okay. Well, this is getting weird. She's fighting a bunch of dudes at once. Yeah, the man who erased his name. Okay, November 9th. Somebody said, hey, we're not going to go out in September.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12, come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Very much.
Yep.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
What? How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here?
This looks neat.
He shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't.
Unless this turns into like a horror game.
No.
Cthulhu?
Are you there?
Under the Waves. August 29th. I'm going in early.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's
Fun
a new
fact.
Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4.
There's a man with a
Modern Warfare
knife.
2 Warzone launching next week.
Season
Here's
4.
your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Just chokeslam that man. I do it off the building. Oh, the boys. Are they getting the boys in this game?
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day.
Yeah, I don't
for
have
games, but also
Amazon,
a
so I
huge
haven't
day
seen it.
For Porsche, the iconic German automaker turned 75 years
I guess
old
Amazon's
today.
not doing well
Celebrate
with
their
Prime Video,
contributions
so
to the
they're gonna
automotive and gaming space,
do an
which
ad
was
for
all
ad
rooted in
tier.
9/11 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars.
For a second, I thought we're gonna do a limited edition run of Porsches for Forza.
Inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
These will sell out immediately.
Yeah. We just need to see what this game is. What are they doing that's new besides making it look prettier? Oh, they have different designs? That's even worse. You gotta collect them all.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at Porsche Xbox.
Have you seen the Starfield Xbox controller?
Stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels.
They basically just put the controls on there and like a sci-fi kind of, you know, the way that they design,
Labs are
you know,
building the next great entry into the cozy
controls and
farm sim genre. We all
planes
like a
and
cozy
such.
game inspired by classics
like
like
that.
Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley.
Fae
Previously announced
Farm.
for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
You get the 8,000th farming game. Congratulations, Steam.
Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
Here's that Starfield controller.
Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's a design that works for one game.
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show. Only at Summer Games.
$80 controller.
Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Oh.
Man, you guys.
These guys.
Spire, last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you
Oh,
won
yeah, still big.
Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and
Calm down, buddy.
Some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Geoff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Geoff. But sometimes,
Also, this man's
sometimes
tall.
it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards
Okay.
here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns.
They just paid this
Anyway,
guy to do a video.
First location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
Okay. I thought they were gonna like at least announce something.
Mortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Okay. That was a lot of terms.
Yeah, it's like all of them.
I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Okay. Oh, that'll be on Steam too. Okay. What is this?
Wayfinders. Do you
Oh.
remember the fall? The gloom
It's probably
descended
called
on
Wayfinder.
Starlight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
Is it MOBA?
This world needs champions.
Steam and PlayStation. Okay. Oh, Digital Extremes. Okay. There's the Fortnite thing. We turned us into Call of Duty. In Egypt. Okay, I give up. How did you get this all in one island? Oh, it's the Unreal Editor, okay.
Steve, seriously? You don't stand a chance.
I like they advertise the Unreal Editor for Fortnite and then don't do the Fortnite thing as well. It's like, we'll do that later. Still got 30 minutes.
What do you say,
Okay.
guys? One more game?
More Stellaris.
Good morning, Scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Okay. It's one of these. Space Trash Scavenger. That's probably
Captain's
my
log.
kind of thing.
Stardate 43152.4.
Oh, Star Trek.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory. And the crew is
So what is this? An RTS? Space combat? We already got the narrative adventure game. Okay, they're doing like a Star Trek Infinite full reveal on Picard Day, which like anybody knows that.
It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
Yeah, they're showing just enough so you have no idea what's going on.
In order to multitask. This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Lisfunga. Well, that was easy.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside
roguelike.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good.
Okay.
I rewind. I begin again, but with another.
It's like Super Time Force.
You're coming with me.
Yeah, if you do like one run with yourself and then do a second and sort of work with them to more easily kill enemies and all that kind of stuff.
Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's out this year.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also
This is
has
the EA
a great
Originals game.
cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's a I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic, becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer.
Second time you said that, Jeff.
And I know you
Find another
brought
way to say
something
it.
with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence.
Big
with
budget.
One of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone
This game looks alright.
already is. And we're still losing.
Back in the days, publishing first-person single-player game.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our
Yeah, this is part of their originals thing.
East, 5 knots. We'll catch him, sir.
Perfectly set up level ahead of you. Wait, what? He throws a gem in the air and it turns into a picture-in-picture video? That's at least interesting. It's almost got like a bullet storm kind of thing going on here. But nerdier.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability.
Yep, this is a lot of fantasy jargon. Fight the Everwar. Become an immortal.
We're only going to win this one together.
We all live in a giant mech. Yeah, it's out pretty soon. It feels like every game is coming out on the 19th or the 20th of their month.
I'm going to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer.
Yeah, Jeff, raw gameplay.
Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4, Season 3 Wilds
There we go.
launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Yeah, they're having Optimus Prime in there. Yeah, that I don't know that anybody's caring about that thing. Oh no. Yep, Jurassic Park. Okay. Uh-oh. Yep. There it is. So you get a much smaller version of Optimus Prime. It has to be human size because they all have to be the same size. So all the cosmetics can fit on everything. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's definitely a Fortnite thing.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming
Oh,
releases.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Is it the actual one?
Were true.
The rumors were true. Yep. You got to troll him and then do the thing. So good on him. Oh no, they're all dead. I also need to finish this game.
Wow.
I played a good bit of it.
Look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Red 13's tail always have fire on it?
Past 5 years.
Yeah.
Where's he been?
Okay.
And you're asking
Maybe it's just the
me this?
pixels, I could tell.
This is gonna sound crazy, but
Hey look,
as far as I know, Cloud was never
Chocobo
in Nibelheim
fine.
5 years ago.
Space.
Stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to
You get to do the tower defense thing on the mountain.
Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Okay. Yeah, they're saying the open world stuff is pretty sizable for this game, so that'll be cool.
say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your
Okay,
soul.
sure.
That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free you yet.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Two discs. We're gonna advertise that.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is a Summer Game Fest. They showed up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, pretty good variety, and probably a bit more multiplayer MMO stuff that I would prefer, but
yeah,
seems to be a lot of people playing these days.
Yeah, there's a lot of those games, and people still get money to try to become the next Fortnite or whatever. Then a lot will get shut down because they don't get to that scale.
Yep. Yeah, I think the ones that will probably end up surviving are the ones that don't rely on back-end servers. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. But yeah, people always trying to find new avenues for, standing out, which is tough.
Yeah, it's tough, but there was actually a pretty good variety of stuff here today. Some stuff that I actually hadn't heard about, and really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'd say Geoff Keighley's doing his job and getting the info out there.
Yeah. Oh, what are they doing? Another Cuphead thing?
More Cuphead? Or is this the DLC?
No, that already came out. I guess one said Sunken Treasures. So, I guess we got new DLC for this, for a game that is incredibly hard. But hey, you get that DLC that did come out. One of the early abilities you can get out of there is like a homing missile shot. Or better, one of those. Or was it a spread shot? I forget what it was. I think the homing missile was in there already. Oh no, they're just doing a physical edition. Collector's edition. You get a marionette puppet. Just what everybody needs. Okay, I thought they were doing a new DLC, but okay. It took them long enough to get the other one out, so yeah, I'll mute this so we can end it here, but thank you, Phil, for joining.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll be able to talk about more of the stuff here on the Day Zero update, along with the billion other things that happen over the next few days, so that'll be fun. We get the Xbox showcase where Microsoft gets to prove that they've been doing stuff.
Yeah, and not sabotaging all of their studios.
Yeah.
Apparently a thing.
Yeah, just announcing a bunch of games and then going radio silent for years. They actually got to put some of them out.
Yeah, it would be helpful.
And hopefully they're not all Redfall.
Yeah, we could use less of that. I mean, when even the devs of Redfall hope that the game's going to get canceled, you got problems.
Yeah. But yeah, that's That's going to do it. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll also have this archive up later on. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday to do some of the Xbox showcase. That'll be about 2 hours for that. But they'll announce a lot of cool indie stuff. There's a lot of the side stuff is all indie stuff, and that's where a lot of the cool stuff is.
Yeah.
Especially like here on Day of the Devs, is they're doing a world premiere right here. But what? Oh, the team behind Wander Song and Chicory. That's a cool studio. So we'll let you guys keep an eye on that stuff. Yeah, that stuffed dog is cool because they have markers for it that you can draw on it and do some cool stuff with it. Yeah. Then you could just wash it off. Yeah. And it's like, oh, that's really cool. Oh, they're doing a Pokemon thing. Okay. As everybody else is in indie gaming. Yeah. They're saying, we see cracks in that game that sold 10 million copies in 3 days. We're going to do our own.
Yeah. One of these days, one of them is going to hit. It's just, they really need to hit upon the, characters that are just as charming as Pokemon. And so far, none of the devs have really managed it.
Yeah. But, yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have a good weekend ahead. We will see you all next time. Have a good one.